Hey guys, welcome back to GreenTGarden. In this video, we're going to talk about all about composting, guys. So we're going to talk about what is compost and how do you make compost and how do you even like go about even starting the compost. What do you need for compost? So we're going to talk about the four main things that make compost and all the stuff that you need compost. You look behind me, that's my compost tumbler right there, guys. For all the beginners or anyone who are interested and want to make your own compost, this is the video for you guys. I'm going to explain it and break it down very simple for you. I've been doing compost for this is the second year, and it's a big boost in my garden, guys. So far the progress is amazing. So first of all, we're gonna dive right in, guys, and we're gonna talk about what is compost, what does compost does. So compost, guys, is basically organic fertilizer you make at home. So instead of buying fertilizer, you could make your own super fertilizer. You could either make a compost bin, or you could buy a tumbler, or you could, just choose a spot in your backyard and you could get a couple pieces of wood, just build one. But the thing, when you build your own compost bin, you gotta make sure you get a pitchfork or something to keep mixing your compost up, because your compost do have to mix, so all of your compost will break down. The tumbler, for me, it's easier because you could just spin it. I'll put this stuff in and I spin it. It's literally easy, so that's why I went with the tumbler. What is the fourth thing we need to make our compost? The fourth thing that we need is nitrogen, carbon, water, and air. So for compost, guys, we're gonna start off with our nitrogen. Nitrogen is the easiest one because it comes from your kitchen scrap. So your kitchen scraps are the easiest thing when it comes to nitrogen to boost it up. Everybody, when you peel a banana, you peel an apple, all that skin, guys, all the peels, that's your nitrogen right there. So you do want to make sure you have a container indoor so you could store it, or every time, if not, every time when you guys peel and stuff, you're gonna literally have to run outside and toss it in. So right here, guys, I have a little tumbler bin right here, and I'll show you. I bought the bags, these bags of decompost, and if you look inside, it's all apple, banana, carrot, that's all my stuff. So this is on my kitchen countertop on the corner, guys. I'll fill everything. Within 3 days, 2 to 3 days, I empty out. Whatever extra fruit and vegetable, guys, you dump it in. Coffee ground, you dump it in. That's all nitrogen stuff, guys. Do not put in any chicken, meat, dairy stuff. You don't want to put anything with dairy or any meat, because once you put that in, guys, you're gonna attract raccoon, fox, bear, whatever you guys, you don't want that. So we're gonna keep it all vegan, basically. And the way to go with it, guys, you want to cut it up small. Break it up or cut it up to smaller pieces, because that's how it's gonna decompose faster. So say you're gonna dump one of this container of all nitrogen, which is your apple peel kitchen scraps, guys. You want to dump 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 of carbon. So carbon is what you know as the browns, guys. Carbon is like, you could use cardboard paper, you could use paper, you could use wood chip, you could use dry leaves, sawdust, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. At the end, in the description, guys, I'm gonna leave the link what do you use and what you do not use. So carbon, guys, helps a lot with breaking down the compost. I use mostly cardboard paper, toilet roll, the toilet paper roll, the bounty paper roll, all those goes in there. I use a lot more of dry leaves because I think the dry leaf decompose very fast. So for an example, guys, if you're doing your compost and your compost is smelling, it means you have a lot of nitrogen and you need more carbon. So the carbon will be the brown stuff. Add more cardboard or just add dry leaves. Dry leaves is the best thing to go, guys. I love it. It works really fast. So we got nitrogen and carbon, and the third one, guys, is water. You want to make sure every time you put in nitrogen and carbon, guys, you add some water to keep it moist and start the process going. You don't want to put too much water or too less. You want to keep it moist. All right, guys. So guys, the fourth one is air. You want to make sure, if you're going to do your own compost bin out of garbage bin or container or whatever, you're going to make sure you drill a lot of holes. Put a lot of holes, guys, because more air is more good. So like these guys, they have holes on the side. Each side has holes, so you have air coming inside. So air would definitely help it, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something now. If you're doing compost and you build your own bin in the backyard with wood or whatever, leave it on the dirt. if you leave it on the dirt, guys, all the worms will come up and help the process faster. And even if you want, you could just always toss some worms inside. The worms help the compost really fast, guys. How often do you turn it? It all depends. It all depends how much stuff you're putting in. And you want to do, you know, turn it every couple days. I turn this every couple days, soon as I remember. Sometimes you don't forget to. So I will do it every 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depends. I'll give it a couple spin. And this is easy, guys. I'll just spin it a couple times and everything is mixed up. Guys, if you want to get your hand at this tumbler, check in the link in the description. I got it, guys. I'll add it there for you guys. So another thing, guys, if you build your own compost in ground, you got to make sure every time you add in stuff, you got to remember that compost is already breaking down, and then if you bring something new and you add it, you're gonna mix it up. So you're gonna have old compost that's already coming to close to finish, and then you're adding in new ones, so it's gonna be a longer process. So you have to be careful. If your compost is looking really good or it's close to finish, you have to move it before adding in the new stuff. So this is why I like the tumbler. Tumbler has a plus side and it has a timer. The timer means a longer process one in there, and the plus side mean you add in. What you have to make sure is that you don't mix new kitchen scrap with old compost. Keep your old compost separate so you guys could go ahead and use it. So guys, I'm working in the back of the greenhouse, and I do have to reboost my soil back there. So what I'm gonna do in one of my other video coming up, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm taking my compost. If even my compost is not 100% finished, I'm gonna show you guys how I add it to my bed, and then I'm gonna plant. And I'm telling you, you keep watering, the water comes right down and help it decompose, and your plant will use the energy, all the nutrition from that, and it will produce massive, guys. And if you're a beginner with the eggs, do crush them up really small or blend them. They take a long time to decompose, so that's something you have to watch out for. Alright guys, so hopefully this video was helpful. I do have to get all the stuff together, and I could, you know, show you guys with a better view and show you step by step with all the stuff. So one day I'm gonna have to work in that too. I'm just gonna gather everything up and show you guys exactly. So guys, if you're new, welcome to GreenTGarden, guys. I'm in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A, and we're all about garden, helping each other grow a better garden, guys. And I'm here giving you guys awesome tip. And you got any question, comment, always leave a comment below. I love to answer, guys. And if you want to watch more video, guys, and stay up to date, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon, so as soon as I upload a video, you guys will get it right away. And thank you guys for all who's subscribing and watching, guys, and following GreenTGarden. I do appreciate your support, guys. And don't forget, any family or friends have questions, always share my video, guys. It's a big help for us. And love it that my channel is growing, and I do appreciate everybody, guys. And next video coming up, and I do gonna add some more shorts video to show you guys around what's going on, and another vlog coming up, the greenhouse coming up.